How do your decisions affect your future? Have you thought about how you make your decisions and why? These answers and more coming up. If you're new here, this is Peasant Uprising, where I help you rise up out of that rough upbringing so that you can have a successful life. Let's get started. When we move throughout our day, our week, month, year, our life, we are faced with making decisions at every turn. Though we are all different and we all have our own paths to lead and follow, we are all the same in that we have to make decisions daily. Now, you might think that this is rather rudimentary or benign to really moving throughout life. However, some decisions can be very difficult and can really affect your future. One of the ways that we can better our own life and rise up out of our current situation is to focus on how we make our decisions and why we make our decisions. Along with that, there are other factors that play into our decision making, such as the people that we surround ourselves with. There are a lot of factors that go into our decision making. Part of the issue is that our decision making has become so quick that we may not realize we're automatically making choices without really putting a lot of thought into that. Now, obviously, there are hundreds of decisions a day that may not require very much effort or brain power to make the correct and healthiest decision. However, our environmental conditioning and our upbringing can really affect some of the decisions we make without us taking the proper amount of time to really vet out what's going to be the best decision for us. So if we are going to rise up out of this situation, we need to slow things down and really look at what does our decision making do for us. Now, this can be kind of difficult depending on what your situation is and where you're at. However, it really ultimately comes down to you and your choices and your decisions. So in reality, our situations don't necessarily matter that much because we still hold the power to make decisions. Speaking on my own experience, every day I can make a decision that can affect me for the rest of my life and can affect the family that I'm raising for the rest of their lives. We can decide to do something that's not healthy for us or to give in to an unhealthy decision that ultimately will not benefit us and will not move us forward towards the success we're trying to achieve. This can be true for anybody's situation, regardless of what the choices are. You can really get caught between, should I give in to this decision or should I make this decision? Now, obviously, there's going to be pros and cons to each one from your perspective, but also the people around you are going to have their own pros and cons that they're going to throw at you. And they may not even verbalize them. It might be just social interaction, environment, and really the culture that you're in. All of those factors can influence you without even a word being said. The only way that we can truly bring ourselves up and out of these rough situations or less desirable states is to take our time and make the best correct decision for ourselves. And if we're raising family, the best and correct decision for our families. The struggle comes in when you know that there's going to be friction or when there's going to be difficulty dealing with some sort of change. That's natural. However, the only way to grow and to become better is to deal with that pain of change. Now, it's not easy. Change can be very difficult, and it is something that you can get through. If you want to succeed and move up and better the lives of your family and better your own life, you really have to stop and analyze, am I making the right decision right now? If I choose this decision, what's it going to look like for me next month? What's it going to look like for me 6 months from now? What's it going to look like next year? These decisions have a profound impact on our future. We may not realize it. It might be something small or petty. However, when you add up years worth of making decisions that necessarily weren't the best for you, that can really take its toll and really prevent you from having the life that you want. The best way to overcome that difficulty is to stop and analyze this decision that I have to make. Is this going to be the best decision if I choose this or if I choose this? The only way to make that positive change is to see what the options are, look at your future, see yourself down the road after you have made that choice. What does it look like? Where are you? Where is your family? How is everything working out for you since you made that choice? Obviously, we can't see the future. We can't tell what's going to happen 100%. We can predict and kind of look at what could happen if we chose that. So it's up to us to kind of put ourselves out there a little bit and see what it's going to look like if we should go this route or this route. Our lives basically are choose your own adventure every single day. However, a lot of our upbringing and conditioned lifestyle forces us to keep choosing the same part of the story. Unfortunately, we can't go ahead in time and see what each ending is. It's not for us to know. However, we can take more time to look at the options and see what's going to be the best, healthiest choice for us in this moment. If you guys are getting value out of this video, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, slap the bell notification so that YouTube will notify you of the next release. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys about this topic. And if you are gaining value, go ahead and share this with your friends, family, anybody that you think might benefit from this. Also, this subject is very important to me, and it's very important to becoming successful. So I've decided to dedicate a website to this specific topic where we will go in depth and take greater detail at this topic and really delve deep into the different nuances of decisions and how they affect our lives. There's going to be more about the website coming up, so stick around for that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Here we come to save the day. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is this cat won't leave me alone down here. He's rolling around on the ground. Come say hi to the people on the video coming up. This is Layla. She's made an appearance once or twice before. Look up here. Say hi to the people. He's a little bit distracted with trying to get down. Anyway, say hi. There she is. Hello, beautiful people.